friends of history. We have some really neat things to show you today. Cheryl and I are up here entertaining our friends who come to visit, but we have some friends who are on site all the time now. And it's Helga and Gunnar, who you'll meet in just a little bit. Let's give you a little bit of background about these Viking trolls that we have on the property. Now, Scandinavian immigrants often told their children stories of giant, mischievous beings connected to nature, in the mountains, in the forests, in the caves. They were often depicted as living solitary or in small family units, and they're known for their aversion to human contact. According to legend, trolls were malevolent and perilous, favoring remote wilderness areas over human settlements. In folklore, trolls are considered dangerous to humans. Norway, a land of breathtaking landscapes and deep-rooted folklore, is synonymous with the mystical and intriguing creatures known as trolls. These beings, stemming from Nordic folklore, have been a significant part of Norwegian culture and storytelling for centuries. Let's take a closer look at Helga. And you can see some of her Norwegian influence here in the rose mauling in her apron. Look at that. And it also depicting the flowers of the woodlands, and along her sleeve, a total wooden structure here, and of course her babushka with some beautiful rose mauling back here. Absolutely stunning. Now Helga is 5 feet 7 inches tall. She has a brown dress and of course her blue babushka and blue flowered apron, named Helga of course. And we're going to introduce you to Gunnar in just a little bit. But let's talk a little bit more about our trolls as we take a walk to go find Gunnar. Bye Helga. We'll be seeing you soon, beautiful. So we're walking along the tree line here, and you can see our friends, our trolls, are loving being here in nature. And we're going to let them just be a part of this, not protecting them in a great way, just to kind of keep them out here and let them weather, both entertaining children and visitors, adults, as they come here to the top of the hill. Now, Norwegian folklore is rich with stories of trolls, creatures that are often depicted as both fearsome and somewhat naive. One of the most famous tales is that of the 3 billy goats gruff, a story where about 3 goats who outsmart a troll living under a bridge. Another, as we come upon Gunnar. Look at that big boy right there. Look at that nose. And there he is in his oilers, a fish in the bucket. So another popular story is Askeladdin, a classic character in Norwegian folklore, who often encounters and outwits trolls during his adventures. These stories typically portray trolls as large, slow, and easily tricked, despite their rather intimidating appearance. Now Gunnar stands at, let me see, where do I have you, Gunnar? Yeah, 6 feet 7 inches tall. He, of course, has something that Helga does not have, and that is a tail. Oh my goodness. And look at that hat that he's got on too, in the true, I don't even know what that is. Some kind of signature, possibly. We understand that these trolls were made in Eagle River, Wisconsin, and they came from the former Viking Grill and Lounge. Now, you would have seen them in back, where the fish boils were held. Oh, he has horns, too, and there's some rope around those horns. Look at those teeth and that wart. Oh, my goodness. We're asking, if you do come and visit Gunnar and Helga, to not climb on them, because sometimes they eat naughty children in tales from Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Again, we're going to let them age naturally here in the pine trees to delight or scare children and parents alike. So on your next visit to the Historical Society, you're going to want to find our friends Gunnar and Helga here along the tree line at the Historical Society. Hope to see you again soon.